So Henry, we're here at Wembley. Gareth Southgate's just been unveiled as the New England manager. Some say it's the impossible job, is it?
It's a very difficult job when you look at the paucity of resources, when you look at the media pressure, when you look at the lack of a winter break, the unhelpfulness of certain clubs at times, and also the quality of opposition around the world. So it's a very difficult job. But I thought Southgate spoke really well today. He said, well, some people call it an impossible job, but I think it's doable. He talked, he's a very naturally positive individual, quite poignant for him. 20 years ago, he was out there on that pitch, missing a penalty. And I don't think any of us thought 20 years on he would be perceived as the saviour of English football.
Gareth's always come across well in the media. He's articulate. He did his column. He used to write it himself, I think, for the Croydon Advertiser. How helpful is that going to be from a media point of view?
Well, I think we like Gareth as an individual. I mean, he's played for the press team. I think he's even played for the England press cricket team on the beach in Rimini. He took a very good catch. So he's, and he was actually playing out there. And I can't remember who was captain, but they're pointing out, saying, right, go and field over there, go and field over there. And he took it all in good stride. He's a team player. He's a very likeable individual. I think everyone wants him to do well, but it's down to results. It's down to qualifying at tournaments. It's down to get them to practice penalties. Another poignancy for him. So there'll be support for him, but you can have the nicest person in the world, you can have the most media-friendly person in the world, but the results dictate everything.
They always talk about honeymoon period with the new manager. He's actually got a few months before his first game. So how long do you think before the pressure starts to tell and the tension starts to get in there between the media and Gareth?
I'm not really sure there is a honeymoon period with England managers. I think they lose it as they're walking back down the aisle before the confetti's even been thrown, without even getting to the honeymoon. So look, he's got Germany, Lithuania. England should qualify for the World Cup. I think there'll be an extra element there because it's a young squad, apart from Rooney, is to actually see how the players develop. Are they responding to his ideas in that short period that he's got them? Will he be able to impose a more attacking system than we saw under Hodgson? I think the fact he's got Steve Holland on board as well is terrific, because every player you talk to says how good Holland's coaching sessions are. So I think that's a good team there. But I think even if England lose against Germany, I don't think that'll be too much of an issue. It's about qualifying and about some semblance of progress.
And a nice touch at the end of the press conference, Gareth paid tribute to Nick Collins, who's leaving Sky after, well, nearly 20 years, I think.
I thought that was an absolutely lovely touch. I mean, Nick Collins is someone we obviously know very well. Been to many tournaments with him, seen how hard he's worked. We'd often say at the end of the day, you're coming out for a drink with us, and he said, oh no, I've got another live outside some town hall in some place in Eastern Europe. Or I can remember walking across the foyer of the England Press Hotel in Kobe in 2002, 3 o'clock in the morning, just been out for a bit of late night research. And been out for a sort of drink or meal with the guys. Came back in and I saw Nick Collins with his Sky camera crew going across the hotel reception. I said, "Oh, Nick, have you been out?" And he said, "No, we've just been scrambled by Sky to go to South Korea to cover a story that's breaking." Do you know how far South Korea? I mean, it's a long way from. So that was Nick, the professional, middle of the night. He probably sleeps in that Sky coat. And nothing changes about him. He's just incredibly dedicated. The moustache certainly never changed in the sort of 20, 25 years I've known him. Just a true professional. And Sky must have some very good people coming up underneath if they can allow someone of his experience and respect to leave. He's got the respect of us in the press, and most importantly, the fact that Gareth Southgate was prepared to say that at the end of his own press conference when all the limelight was on him, again shows how respected Nick Collins is.